Good afternoon, students. I'm teacher Rana Khalil from Al Bashair Typical Academy. Today we will start our new lessons from the first unit. Okay, so please open your students box, page number 4. Page number 4. So open your students box, page number 4, and write the date and the day. Write the date and the day. Page number 4. The name or the title, of our new unit is Starting Out. The title of our new unit is Starting Out. Starting out means يبدأ or البداية. Starting out means يبدأ or البداية. Okay? The name of our new unit is Starting Out. Now, look at this. Starting out. Look at the pictures. We have boys and girls. These girls are in school. This is maybe a teacher and so on. So these are boys and girls. Teacher, maybe they are in school or in a club. Okay. Now, don't forget to write the date and the day on page number 5 also. Okay? Don't forget to write the date and the day on page number 5 also. Now we will start our first lesson. We will go to, before you start, the first of the title of our lesson, Learning Styles. أنواع التعلم. Learning styles. I write it in Arabic. There. أنواع أو أنماط التعلم. أنواع التعلم. Okay. Learning styles means أنواع التعلم. We have a questionnaire. Questionnaire استبيان. It's about you. And you have to choose A, B, or C. I will explain it to you. راح أشرح لك إياه. And you have to answer to choose A or B or C. A, B, C. Look. A, B, C, A, B, C, and so on. Learning styles. The first thing of learning styles أنواع التعلم. I repeat it again. أنواع التعلم. The first thing of our learning styles is when I study, I like to explain the information to someone else. Explain, نشرح to someone else. Use colors to make keywords stand out. You like to use colors or memorize information by saying a chant or a rhyme. Memorize يحفظ. Memorize يحفظ. Memorize information means يحفظ by saying a chant or a rhyme. لحن يعني نعمل لحن. Make a rhyme to the information so you can remember them. I like to study. I like to study in a group so I can listen to others. I like to study in a group so I can listen to others. Alone in a quiet place or see with one other person using role-playing games. Okay? With one other person using role-playing games. 3. When I am spelling. Spelling. What does this word mean? Spelling. What does the word spelling mean? It means التهجئة. It means spelling. Sorry. Spelling means التهجئة. I write it in English and the meaning in Arabic. Spelling in Arabic means التهجئة. Okay? Spelling means التهجئة. When I am spelling, I say the word aloud before or as I spell it. Write the word down to find out if it looks right. Or write the word down to find out if it looks right. Try to see the word. Try to see the word. How do you spell? Spell by saying إنه to say the word نحكيها and then remembering the letters, or write. Some people remember by writing. Write them, or try to see it. Maybe try to see it, then I I am sure of spelling it. 4. I remember the information. As soon as the best way to remember the information, as soon as I create songs. Create يعني نعملها لحن or a song أغنية with the information. Draw a picture about the information. Maybe you can remember by drawing. Some people remember by drawing, or act it out. Act يمثلها إنه to do something to make you remember the word. Okay, to make you remember the word. So act it out or the information. Act it out or try to draw or create songs. I remember words most when I hear them, read them, say them. What is the best way for you to remember the words? Okay, when you hear تسمعهم, read يقرأ, say spell them or say them يقول. Okay, now we will go to a sentence. You have to make a sentence about you. Okay, in pairs, tell each other your answers. Take down notes. I like to study in a group. And you? Now you will write a sentence to me about how do you study. I will write first a sentence about me. Okay, I'll change it to Arabic. I like to study alone. I like to study alone. Or if you like studying without or anybody with you. Or I like I caps lock I like to space I like to study with my friends. Full stop. Or I like to study with other person or alone in a quiet place. You can write one sentence about you telling me how do you like to study. Do you like to study with your friends, or do you like to study alone without anybody with you? Or you can make another sentence with another type, like I remember the words most when I hear them, read them, or say them. Or you can use the sentences in the previous page, in this page, sorry, in this page. You can use these sentences. I like to study. When I study, I like to explain information. When I study, I memorize information by saying in a chant or a rhyme. You make the information in a song. Okay, so what's the homework? I will write it for you there. Your homework, okay, your homework for this week is writing a sentence. Writing a sentence. I will write it again. I like to study, study, sorry, study alone. I like to study alone. Or I like to study, I like to study with other person. I like to study with other person. Okay, so this is your homework. Okay, now we will go to the to this page. Exercise number 2. Exercise number 2. There are 3 types. Look at the exercise. I will make. There are 3 types of learners: visual, auditory, and kinesthetic learner. Again, visual learner, auditory learner, and kinesthetic learner. Now, we will go to exercise number 3. There are 3 types of learners: visual, auditory, and kinesthetic. Again, visual, auditory, and kinesthetic. We have specialists or properties of each one of the learners. عندنا خصائص لكل واحد فيهم, each one of them. And now we will read them and explain them. Okay, I will read the words to you and explain them to you. First, visual learner. What do we mean by visual learner? Visual learner, visual learners learn through reading. Visual learners learn through reading. Through reading. Again, visual learners learn through reading. They focus on details. Details, تفاصيل. Okay, they focus on details. Details, تفاصيل. Sometimes they find it difficult to listen to long lectures. Sometimes they find it difficult to listen to long lectures. Lectures, محاضرات. They don't like to listen to long lectures. They like to read and see the information. So we call them visual learners. We call them visual learners. Look at this word, visual. Visual means متعلم بصري. Okay, visual means متعلم بصري. They learn through reading. Look at this word, they learn through reading. Sometimes they find it difficult to listen to long lectures. Look at this word, lectures. Lectures, محاضرات, ندوات. Okay, sometimes they find it difficult. They don't like to listen. They like to read. So we call them visual. So the word visual, I write it there. Visual means, visual means, what does it mean? Visual, what does it mean? It means متعلم بصري. Okay, visual means, visual learner means متعلم بصري. Okay, it means متعلم بصري. They like to see the word, so they learn them. Now we will go to the next one, auditory learners. Auditory learners, this means they like what to listen from the word audio. Okay, from the word audio. Auditory learners, it means they like to listen. Okay, look at this word, auditory learner. They like to listen. Now we will read. Auditory learners, learn through listening. They learn through listening. Put a circle on this word, listening, okay? They learn through listening. They learn when they listen, when listening to lectures, محاضرات. So they like to listen. They learn well when listen to lectures, presentations, presentations, عروض, or music. So they concentrate on listening, okay? Sorry, auditory learners concentrate, بيركزوا on listening. So they like listening to the information, so they learn it. They like to listen to the information, so they learn it. So the word auditory, the word auditory from the word audio, okay? Auditory means متعلم سماعي. They like to listen to the word. When they listen to the word, they learn, they remember it the most. Also, they like talking and discussing. They like talking and discussing. Also, they like talking to speak, okay? Discussing مناقشة. Also, they like talking and discussing. They like talking and discussing. Discussing means مناقشة rather than writing. They don't like to write. They like talking, يناقشوا, and discussing rather than writing. So, auditory learners, I write the word again, means متعلم سماعي. They like to listen to the information to learn it. Okay, so auditory learners from the word audio. سماعي. Okay, now we will go to the third type. The third type, kinesthetic learner. Kinesthetic learners means, stop. Kinesthetic learners. Now we will go to this type, kinesthetic learner. Kinesthetic learner, kinesthetic again, kinesthetic learners. Kinesthetic learners means they like to do, doing. They learn through doing. They like acting. They like moving and doing things. So they learn the information through doing. Kinesthetic learners learn by doing. Look at this word. Kinesthetic learners learn by doing. They learn by doing. Okay, يفعل. بيحبوا الفعل. They like to do the thing, so they learn it. They are happy when they can practice. Practice, يتمرن, يتدرب, to do the work, to do the action, so they learn it more when they do it. Okay, what they are learning. Also, they like working on projects. بيحبوا يعملوا مشاريع. Drawing. They like working on projects, drawing and doing things. They like working on projects, drawing and doing things. So they like doing. Okay? They like doing. So this word, kinesthetic learners. Kinesthetic learner means متعلم حركي. They like to do the words. Okay? To do the action, sorry. So they learn it a lot. I will write it, kinesthetic learner, متعلم حركي. Again, kinesthetic learner, kinesthetic متعلم حركي. okay? They like to do the action, so to do the thing. Kinesthetic, okay. Kinesthetic, okay. They like to do the action, so they learn it. They like to do the action, to do the information, so they remember it. They like drawing, they like making things, so they remember the information while they do the verb. So we have three types of learners: visual learner متعلم بصري, auditory learner متعلم سماعي, kinesthetic learner متعلم حركي. Visual learner like to read. Visual learners like to read and to see the information. Auditory learner like to listen. They like listening. But kinesthetic learner like to move or to do the action, okay? They like to move or to do the action. Now, thank you and thanks for listening. Now, now you will tell me or you will write a sentence about you using these words, okay? To find out what type of learner you are. شو نوعك أنت من المتعلمين يا مس؟ What type of learner you are? You are a visual learner, auditory learner, or kinesthetic learner. Okay? Now I will write a sentence about myself. So you will write the same as me. Now look at this sentence. Listen to this sentence, okay? I am a visual, look at this, a visual learner. Comma, I'm a visual learner. I, capital letter, I learn through يعني عبره, okay? I learn through reading. Okay? And full stop. Look at this sentence. I wrote about me. I am a visual learner. I learn through reading. Now you will write a sentence about you. Tell me what type of learner you are. What type of learner you are. If you are an auditory learner, you like to listen. So you will tell me, I am an auditory learner. I like listening. If you are a kinesthetic learner, you will tell me what type of learner. I am a kinesthetic learner. I learn by doing, or I like drawing, or I like making projects. Okay? Now you'll tell me what type of learner you are by making this sentence. So this is your homework. Okay? I write it to you. This is your homework. What is your homework? Also, you have two homeworks today. You have to write a sentence about you. Look at this, and you have to write to me how do you like to study. You like to study at the beginning of this video. I wrote a sentence. I like to study in a group or alone or with my friend. Now you have two sentences, writing two sentences. The first one, how do you like to study? The second one, what type of learner you are? What type of learner you are? Tell me about yourself. عنك يا مس بدك تحكي لي جملة. What type of learner? نوعك من المتعلمين. بصري, سماعي حركي. Okay, you are visual learner, auditory learner, or kinesthetic learner. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you and thanks for listening.